welcome, it's great to see you. Today we are making some Halloween pumpkin shakers. This is a die from Temu. I do have a link and a discount code in the description, so if you want to do some crafty shopping on there and treat yourself, make sure to check out that link in the description to save yourself some money. These pumpkin shaker mugs are so sweet. I have used a bunch of different papers. So I did make a mistake when I was first using the die, and I cut out the main mug shape with the Halloween face still attached. So they didn't work out quite right, but I've still used those pieces. I'm not going to waste them, I'm just going to use them as a background. So if you see a piece with the face cut out and I'm putting it at the back, that's what's happened there. I'm using a mix of papers for this, so I have got that purple ghosty paper, which is Midnight Moonlight by Rosie Studio. That's their digital one for Halloween. It's absolutely adorable. I definitely recommend checking that out. The pink paper is from Hobbycraft, and the little ghosties, I'm not sure where they're from, the black with the white ghosts. If you're interested, leave me a comment and I'll find it out for you. I'm using the frame piece from the front, so this will be the frame of the shaker, to stick down to some acetate and then stitch around the edge. This is so much easier than trying to stitch those thin fiddly bits with nothing behind them. So I would definitely recommend sticking the frame down to your acetate with some wet glue. I'd use wet glue because double-sided tape clogs up the machine. My sewing needle always gets stuck if I use double-sided tape. So use some wet glue, stick it onto your acetate, stitch, and then cut it out, and it is so much easier to stitch that way. Adding in my layers, so I've got my main sort of mug piece, a different colour to the cup, and then I'm going in with these thin foam strips. These are a game changer. I cannot thank Cheryl enough for recommending these to me, and these ones are from Amazon. I know that, I think it's Scrapbook.com does a version as well, but I grabbed a huge pack of these, and actually I'm nearly out, so I do need to reorder those. And I'm just going all the way around the edge of the mug. Because I know that the frame sits right at the edge of the mug, I can do it this way round. If not, I would line the frame, the inside of the frame, so that I know it won't be poking out at the end. And once that's done, it's time to add sequins. Now, I could have made a sequin mix in advance and made this easier for myself, but apparently this day my brain was not braining correctly. So I grabbed out a bunch of mixes that I already had. This gorgeous polymer clay one which Chloe used on her channel, and that is from, I think, AliExpress. I'll see if I can find a link to that one as well for you. And then just some random sequins to make the colours work. So adding in some gold beads, some white glittery sequins, all sorts. Black and white dots, those ones are from Cartwright Sequins. And then just sticking down my frame over that foam tape, and the shaker part is complete. So it's as easy as that. I think I only show you making one shaker. And then this one I am adding the pumpkin face onto. So I've got two where I add the pumpkin face and then two where I don't. So this is the little jack-o'-lantern face that comes with the die. Adding that on in pink with some wet glue. Just sticking that straight to the acetate there. There we go, skip forward to all four finished. So I've done those all the exact same way. The only thing I did slightly different on a couple of them is that I put a layer of foam tape behind the main sort of cup piece. You'll be able to see that in the top left. You can see where I've sort of poked the straw in. So there's foam tape between those two layers. Then these are all the little bits and pieces that came with the die. I love that little ghost, he's my favourite, I've used him on so many things. And some whipped cream. There's two different kinds of whipped cream that comes with this die. This one that's sort of swirly, I'm not sure how you're supposed to put that together, but I've stuck it on some of this white pearl card, which is the same card I cut the cream out in. And then there's another one which has little sort of cutouts. I presume that's to look like sprinkles. You could back it with coloured card and it would look like there was sprinkles on the cream. But I decided to just cover those little holes up. So this one, like I said, I've backed it on some more cards. I'm just cutting around that. There are so many options for this. So there's the whipped cream, there's the straws, the little spiders, there's bats, which we use later on. Lots of little extra goodies with this die. Adding that cream on with some more foam tape, making sure that's stuck down. What do we do next? Okay, we skip forward. Apparently I was on a crafting roll this day. So I have got the little drips on there. Are they from this die? I think they're not. I think they are from the mini mug die, which I will show you shortly. I have another video coming using that one. These little spiders and their webs are from Sticker Kitten. I love them. I've been hoarding them. I love that you get a whole sheet. Then I've just layered the ghosts and those little straws. This one on the right, I'm trying to cover up all those holes in the whipped cream. So a couple of these little puffy stickers, a little spider and a black flower. I consider some of these little mini marshmallows. I'm pretty sure they make it on there with some wet glue. I think I skipped ahead with this one because I was struggling to decorate them, and I sort of pulled all of my stuff out and then thought, yes, I'll film now. So I apologise that we sort of skipped forward a bit. When I get stuck, sometimes I turn the camera off just to sort of relieve the pressure for a minute. You'll have to let me know if you create videos, if that's something that you do as well. Adding a puffy sticker here that says treats, it just sort of finishes the rim of the glass. And then adding some of these little sparkle shapes in the same colour. That collection is last year's crepe paper one. I cannot remember the name of it, and it's so annoying because I bought so much of it. It was my absolute favourite one. If you're interested in the name, leave me a comment and I'll find out for you. Adding some gems because everything is better with gems. And then I think we move on to the other one. So I have added some spiders and some webs from Sticker Kitten. I love that you get so many of them on the sheet because I've been using them every year. I absolutely love them. This 31 from the same puffy sticker sheet. Sorry, tripping over my words. This little ghosty, I added some gems to his eyes. I thought it made them pop a bit better. But then I decide after adding some extra gems to the 31 mug that I don't like the gems as eyes for the ghost. And I decide to use pen to colour them in instead. That does not go my way. I get ink sort of inside the eye but also on the pink part of the ghost. And it just looks odd. So I pull out these little pink gems and add those on the outsides to cover the ink and so they look like little blush cheeks. And I think that just about saves it for me, which is handy because I didn't have another pink ghost. So it means I didn't have to recut one. Sticking down some of the bits we selected earlier, making sure they're secure. There we go. Grabbing a little tiny star from the Doodlebug sticker sheet. And these two are complete. So those are our two jack-o'-lantern mugs. Then moving on to the plain mugs. Just choosing what I want to put in the top of each of these. I've used these little ghosties so much, I absolutely love them. So I've cut these from a pearly white paper. When I first got this paper, it was from Amazon. I'll have to find the brand for you. Again, leave me a comment if you want to know what it's called. And I wasn't in love with it because you can only see the pearl effect if you were in person. But actually this year I've used it a ton and it looks really pretty on the projects. So that might be something that I do restock in the craft room. Something I didn't think I'd want more of, but it looks so cute for these ghosties. And the little whipped cream. All of those sort of things look fabulous in this pearly white. Another ghosty in the lilac cup. Adding some of these bats with some foam tape. So a little teeny tiny dot foam tape there. I think that is from 𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼, I believe. These little spider stirrers I tried to use so many times. They're really, really sweet, but I know a lot of people don't like spiders, so I was trying to sort of use a few but leave some without as well. Pulling out all of the blue pieces from this ephemera pack. I know I'm going for a more pastel look, so I wanted all of the blue ones to choose from. I chose this sweet and spooky circle which I've stitched around the edge of. I did choose that Boo banner from the die cuts, but then I found the same slightly bigger on the foam sticker sheet, so I've used that one instead. Pulling out a few stars from the die cut pack and some little blue matching stars from the foam stickers as well. Just messing with the stars and getting them in the perfect positions. This boo needed something else, and I haven't added this sort of messy thread for so long, but it was perfect for the back of this piece. So I peel up the boo, stick my lilac thread on the back there and just make it completely a mess, and then stick it back down with some hot glue to hold it in place. These pastel threads are from Home Bargains, and they're probably my most used. I've got the pink in my sewing machine. I always have the pink in my sewing machine, and then you've just seen me use the lilac there. There's also a sort of pale yellow and a baby blue that are gorgeous as well. Adding some more gems onto this, some little pink ones. These are from the range. And what else are we doing? A star there. I'm using a mix of Barely Arts and Nouveau glue. I've got both. I love both. They're both on my desk and I just pick up whatever's closest. I really recommend both of those. Another one of these little blue stars from the sticker sheet, and the lilac one is complete. Onto the more black and white vibes one. So this, I've added some foam tape to the back of that sweet and spooky ephemera piece. Just sticking that in the centre there. Grabbing a little star off of the Doodlebug sticker sheet. I really do love the Doodlebug icon stickers. I think they're super sweet and really easy to use for embellishments. A few little gems. And then I think this one is complete as well. So I don't add straws to these two either. Leave them a bit plainer at the top. And that is my little set of 4 cups, so I'll show you through them all in a moment. I hope you have enjoyed hanging out and crafting with me today. I have lots more Halloween videos coming your way, so stay tuned. Click the notification bell to be notified when they go live, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye!